Alright, best form of vegan activism, in my opinion, is being a very good example of a vegan. That's, I reckon, is the best. And my friends actually suggested that that is the case, and I do believe it now. Since being back in New Zealand, I had two people come up to me just out of the blue and said, I've seen your Instagram and I'm going to try and do less meat, etc. And another person who said, who's not even on social media, but has seen what I eat and seen me in my day-to-day goings on, and yeah, said a similar sort of thing, like he wants to, or he is going to cut out this meat, that meat, but and also that he had a farm and that he's not going to kill any animals on his farm and stuff. So that is a direct result of just me doing my thing, and it's awesome because you don't always realize that people are watching, and especially with social media, lots of people will like your stuff and lots of people comment, but then there's also a whole bunch that don't, and the whole bunch that don't, you're not even sure if they're watching, but they don't even give you feedback in many cases that I've seen. So that's just my take on it, especially if you're smiling, happy, fit, strong, eating nice tasty food that looks good and stuff, then people are attracted to that, and it's very cool because you don't have to go about it, and you don't have to force your beliefs on them or tell them you should do this, you should do that, and be angry and point and say you should. It doesn't necessarily work that well because we've all kind of tried it, I guess. Well, I've tried it. In some cases it'll work, a naggy approach if it's family, then and your family will care about you and stuff, or they'll care about your opinion. But in most cases, if you say some pretty forward stuff to some strangers or some people that you don't really know that well, then it's not going to work. But just being a good example, being fit and strong, as I said, is really cool. Especially the energy thing. Most people struggle with energy. Most people rely on stimulants, tea, coffee, etc. And I don't have any of that stuff, and I don't need it, and I can, for this example, I rode to work every single day this week, so it's 15k at least each way, and worked a physical job. So people do realise, and that's what I'd like to get across basically, is that just keep doing your thing, keep being a good example, and I think that you'll see in time that people do notice, and people might come up and make a comment, or they might ask you a few more questions. Certainly there are other ways I think that are more effective directly. For example, James Aspie or Joe Carbstrong doing interviews and stuff, obviously that really challenges people's beliefs and stuff, and that works with strangers, but with family and friends and stuff it can be a little more difficult. So I will try and do some more of that sort of stuff, but being an example is awesome because you can kind of fly under the radar, but not, you can drop certain little hints here and there, but you don't have to be too in your face with people and stuff. So if you've got any other feedback on other things that you think are better than being a good example, then please leave me a comment, and look forward to having a few chats about that too. Thanks for watching.